Deep beneath the ocean's surface, where sunlight barely penetrates and the pressure is immense, a hidden world teems with life, from the smallest microorganisms to the most vibrant coral reefs. It is a world we are only beginning to understand. Thanks to the relentless efforts of marine researchers and advanced technology, this underwater realm is filled with mystery and wonder, holding secrets that have eluded us for centuries. In the vast expanse of the South Atlantic, where the horizon seems endless, a remarkable discovery has been made, one that could change our understanding of the ocean's history. A submerged island, lost to time and memory, is gradually rising from the depths, revealing itself once more. This geological marvel, known as the Rio Grande Rise, promises to reshape our understanding of the ocean floor and its potential. It is a structure of immense proportions and significance. The Rio Grande Rise lies hundreds of miles off the coast of Brazil, in a remote and largely unexplored part of the ocean. For centuries, it remained hidden beneath the waves, its secrets unknown and its existence a mere speculation. However, recent advances in marine technology, such as remotely operated vehicles and advanced sonar mapping, have allowed scientists to explore this underwater realm with unprecedented detail. What they have found is a submerged landscape of astonishing beauty and complexity, with intricate seabed structures and diverse marine life. The discovery of the Rio Grande Rise has sparked a wave of excitement among marine geologists and oceanographers who are eager to uncover its secrets. This underwater plateau, once a thriving island, holds clues to Earth's geological past, offering a glimpse into the planet's dynamic history. It is a time capsule, frozen in time, waiting to be opened and studied, revealing the ancient geological features that have been preserved for millennia. The story of the Rio Grande Rise is a testament to the dynamic nature of our planet, showcasing the ever-changing landscapes beneath the ocean's surface. It serves as a powerful reminder that the Earth is constantly changing beneath our feet, and that there is still so much to learn about the world beneath the waves. The exploration of the Rio Grande Rise is a challenging endeavor, one that pushes the boundaries of human ingenuity and technology. The depths of the ocean are a hostile environment shrouded in darkness and subjected to immense pressure. These conditions make it incredibly difficult for humans to explore and study these regions. Yet scientists have persevered, driven by an insatiable curiosity to unravel the mysteries of this submerged world. Their dedication and passion fuel their relentless pursuit of knowledge. Using state-of-the-art submersibles and remotely operated vehicles, they have embarked on daring expeditions to map the Rio Grande Rise and collect valuable data. These advanced tools allow them to reach depths that were once thought to be inaccessible. One of the key pieces of evidence supporting the theory that the Rio Grande Rise was once an island is the presence of red clay deposits on its surface. This discovery has sparked a wave of excitement and further investigation. Red clay is a type of sediment that forms on land, not in the ocean. Its unique composition and characteristics make it a valuable clue in understanding the geological history of the region. Its presence on the Rio Grande Rise strongly suggests that this area was once above sea level, exposed to the elements. This revelation has profound implications for our understanding of Earth's geological past. Further analysis of the red clay has revealed the presence of fossilized plant matter and pollen. These findings provide a window into the ancient ecosystems that once thrived here. These microscopic remnants of a bygone era provide tantalizing clues about the island's past ecosystem. They help scientists piece together the puzzle of what life was like on the Rio Grande Rise millions of years ago. Scientists believe that the Rio Grande Rise was once covered in lush tropical vegetation, home to a diverse array of plant and animal life. This vibrant ecosystem would have been teeming with life, a stark contrast to the barren ocean floor we see today. The geological history of the Rio Grande Rise is a complex tale of volcanic activity, tectonic plate movement, and the relentless forces of erosion. This underwater plateau has intrigued scientists for decades as they strive to piece together its ancient past. The forces of erosion have played a significant role in shaping the landscape we see today. Waves crashing against rocks and the slow, steady process of erosion have sculpted the underwater terrain over millions of years. Scientists believe that the rise originated millions of years ago, formed by a series of underwater volcanic eruptions. These eruptions were powerful enough to create towering underwater mountains, which eventually coalesced into a vast plateau. Over time, these eruptions created a vast plateau, rising from the ocean floor. This plateau, known as the Rio Grande Rise, stands as a testament to the dynamic geological processes at work beneath the ocean's surface. The presence of volcanic rock, such as basalt, provides further evidence for this theory. Basalt is a key indicator of past volcanic activity, and its abundance on the Rio Grande Rise supports the idea of a volcanic origin. Basalt is a type of igneous rock that forms when lava cools and solidifies. This process can happen both above and below the ocean's surface, but in the case of the Rio Grande Rise, it occurred deep underwater. Its presence on the Rio Grande Rise indicates a history of volcanic activity. The basalt formations we see today are remnants of ancient eruptions that once shaped the landscape. As the volcanic activity subsided, the newly formed island began to sink. This process, known as subsidence, is a natural part of the geological life cycle of volcanic islands. This subsidence was caused by a combination of factors, including the cooling and contracting of the Earth's crust and the weight of the island itself. As the crust cooled, it became denser and sank, pulling the island down with it. Over millions of years, the Rio Grande Rise slowly slipped beneath the waves, its once towering peaks disappearing into the abyss. This gradual process transformed the landscape, leaving behind the submerged plateau we see today, its once towering peaks disappearing into the abyss. The story of the Rio Grande Rise is a fascinating glimpse into the powerful forces that shape our planet, hidden beneath the ocean surface. The Rio Grande Rise is not only a geological wonder but also a potential treasure trove of mineral resources. Scientists have discovered vast deposits of valuable minerals on the rise, including cobalt, nickel, and manganese. These minerals are essential components in many modern technologies, including batteries, smartphones, and electric vehicles. The discovery of these mineral resources has sparked considerable interest from mining companies and governments around the world. The potential economic benefits of extracting these minerals are enormous, and many see the Rio Grande Rise as a key to unlocking a new era of deep-sea mining. However, the prospect of deep-sea mining in this pristine environment is not without controversy. Environmental groups have raised concerns about the potential impact of mining on the fragile ecosystems of the deep ocean. The discovery of the Rio Grande Rise and its potential mineral wealth has sparked a geopolitical debate over its ownership. Brazil, the country closest to the rise, has staked a claim to the territory, arguing that it is an extension of its continental shelf. Under international law, countries have the right to exploit resources within their exclusive economic zones, which extend 200 nautical miles from their coastlines. However, Brazil is seeking to extend its exclusive economic zone beyond the standard 200 miles, claiming the Rio Grande Rise as part of its continental shelf. Brazil's claim is based on the argument that the Rio Grande Rise is geologically connected to its continental shelf. To support its claim, Brazil has submitted scientific data to the United Nations Commission on the Limits of the Continental Shelf. Section 6. Navigating the Murky Waters of International Law. The United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, or UNCLOS, provides a framework for managing the world's oceans and their resources. Under UNCLOS, the seabed beyond national jurisdiction is considered the common heritage of mankind. This means that any resources found in this area should be managed for the benefit of all countries, not just those with the technological capability to exploit them. The International Seabed Authority, or ISA, is responsible for regulating deep-sea mining in these areas. Brazil's claim to the Rio Grande Rise has raised complex legal questions about the interpretation of UNCLOS and the balance between national interests and the common heritage of mankind. Section 7. The environmental price of progress. The prospect of deep-sea mining on the Rio Grande Rise has raised concerns about the potential environmental impacts. The deep ocean is a fragile and poorly understood environment, home to unique and often unknown species. Deep-sea mining could have a number of negative impacts on this environment, including destruction of habitats, as mining activities could damage or destroy sensitive deep-sea habitats, such as seamounts and hydrothermal vents. Pollution, as mining operations could release harmful chemicals and sediments into the water column, polluting the ocean and harming marine life. And noise pollution, as mining noise could disrupt marine mammals and other species that rely on sound for communication and navigation. Environmental groups argue that more research is needed to fully understand the potential impacts of deep-sea mining before any large-scale operations are permitted. Section 8, a delicate balancing act. The Rio Grande Rise presents a complex dilemma, highlighting the challenges of balancing economic development with environmental protection. On the one hand, the mineral wealth of the rise has the potential to bring significant economic benefits, particularly to developing countries. On the other hand, the environmental risks associated with deep-sea mining are significant and cannot be ignored. Finding a way to exploit these resources responsibly, without causing irreparable harm to the ocean environment, is a major challenge. The international community must work together to develop a robust regulatory framework for deep-sea mining that ensures the protection of the marine environment while allowing for the sustainable use of its resources. Section 9. A glimpse into the future. The Rio Grande Rise is a window into the future of ocean exploration and resource management. As technology advances and the demand for resources grows, the deep ocean will increasingly become a focal point for human activity. The decisions we make today about how to manage this vast and largely unexplored realm will have far-reaching consequences for generations to come. It is our responsibility to ensure that we approach this challenge with caution, wisdom, and a deep respect for the ocean and all its inhabitants. The Rio Grande Rise is a reminder that the ocean is a vast and mysterious place, full of secrets waiting to be discovered. It is also a stark reminder of our responsibility to protect this precious resource for future generations.